Panasonic already makes 3 full-frame Lumix S cameras, and the Lumix S5 makes it 4. Where the others are pretty weighty cameras aimed at professionals, the Lumix S5 is smaller, lighter, cheaper and nimbler, and aimed at the surging market for hybrid photo, video content creation tools. On the right is the Lumix S1, on the left is the MFT Lumix GH5, and that tiny thing in the middle is the new Lumix S5. Lumix S5 photo specifications. Some Panasonic mirrorless cameras, like the Lumix S1H and GH5S, are definitely skewed towards video, but the Lumix S5 goes straight down the middle with features that will appeal equally to stills photographers. At heart it has the same 24-megapixel full-frame sensor as the Lumix S1 and uses a similar contrast f with DFD, depth from defocus, autofocus system. Panasonic says this can work down to 6.7, uses high-speed 480 fps communication between the body and Panasonic Lumix S lenses to achieve autofocus times as short as 0.08 seconds. The Lumix S5 might be small, but it's built to last, with a die-cast magnesium alloy body and weather sealing. With this model, Panasonic says it has introduced deep learning technology to allow real-time detection of subject types and human features like eyes, faces, heads and bodies, and can carry on tracking people even if they move quickly, turn their back, tilt their head or move further away. The Lumix S5 has a hybrid in body and lens-based optical stabilization system which offers up to 6.5 stops of shake compensation, or up to 5 stops with lenses that don't have OIS. The 24MP full-frame sensor is the same as the one in the bigger Lumix S1, but the S5 also has the dual ISO circuitry seen in the high-end Lumix S1H. This same sensor shift stabilization system is used to offer a 96-megapixel high-resolution mode, which can capture and merge both JPEG and RAW images in camera, from 8 images taken consecutively. There is also a live composite mode for long exposures of fireworks and other night scenes where you want to capture high-brightness subjects without overexposing the background. A new 2,200 mAh battery offers 470 shots on a charge using the Live Viewfinder, LVF, or 1,500 shots in power-save mode. And you can both power the camera and charge the battery via a USB-C port. There are 2 SD/SDHC/SDXC card slots, though only one is UHS-2 compatible, the other is UHS-I only. This being a Panasonic, you also get a 6K photo mode, where you can select individual 18-megapixel frames from sequences captured as 30 fps. The Lumix S5 is aimed at the rapidly expanding market for hybrid devices for shooting both stills and video. Lumix S5 video specifications. The Lumix S5 looks good as a compact and affordable full-frame stills camera, but its video credentials are more impressive still. Its headline feature is its ability to capture 4K 60p/50p 4:2:0 10-bit video internally. The 60p frame rate combined with 10-bit recording already elevates it above most rivals. Other options include 4K 30/25p 4:2:2 10-bit video recorded internally, and 4K 30p 4:2:0 8-bit internal recording with no time limit, made possible by Panasonic's exceptional heat dispersal technology. Heat buildup is a hot topic, with 4K cameras right now. The Lumix S5 can record higher quality video to an external recorder via HDMI, with 4K 60/50p 4:2:210-bit available at launch and a firmware update to follow by the end of 2020 to allow 5.9K RAW capture with an Atomos Ninja V. Panasonic's Vlog/V gamut profiles are included, along with Vlog View Assist, waveform monitor and a variety of other recording modes including a 4:3 anamorphic mode, slow and quick motion, 4K 160fps, 30x quick to 2.5x slow, FHD 180fps, 60x quick to 7.5x slow, 4K intervals shooting and 4K HDR. The Lumix S5 inherits the dual ISO feature of the Lumix S1H, with two native ISO settings of ISO 640 and 4000. This switches noise control circuits at high ISO settings for optimum high sensitivity capture, which tops out at ISO 51200. Panasonic says the S5 offers 14+ stops of dynamic range, to put it on a par with dedicated cinema cameras. The firmware update, due by the end of 2020, will include the raw HDMI output already mentioned, plus C4K recording, anamorphic 3.5K, 3536 by 2656, at 50p and other video functions including vector scope display, and master pedestal adjustment and SS, gain operation, SEC/ISO, angle, ISO, SEC per decibel. Optional accessories for the Lumix S5 will include a microphone adapter, DMW XLR1, for XLR mix and others, a battery grip, DMW GH5, with an extra battery for up to 943,000th shots, a remote shutter, DMW RS2, DC coupler, DMW DCC17, and tripod grip, DMW SHGR1.